I am in the mood for murder.
Sorry, Mom. I thought it was a spider.
Final book for DESERTATHON. Hello, this is Esmay from the future who is currently editing this vlog, and I wanted to preface this by saying that it might look a bit weird because this is a reading vlog that will probably be multiple weeks because of the fact that I was sick during one of them and not filmed that much. So I will put everything together. If it feels a little bit weirdly connected somehow, that's why. And so yeah, let's just get right into things. Hello, lovely bookworms, and welcome to a new weekly reading vlog. Today is actually Tuesday, as you can see down here, but we're gonna go back to Monday for a little bit. Yesterday I picked up my bachelor degree, so yesterday was a really good day, and yesterday was also a really good day to start off DESERTATHON, because DESERTATHON has also officially started since yesterday. So that was my Monday. We also went out to eat, we had some cocktails, just a really nice night. I had Femke with me and Cherise with me, and then my parents and a good friend of my parents, so we were with 6. It was so nice to have them all there, and it was just such a delight, honestly. That said, I am today, so we're gonna leave in about 10 minutes. We're gonna go to my work, actually, fun fact, but I'm not working today, I'm actually shopping today. So I worked with a lot of my other colleagues on the Christmas show, and so we're gonna actually look at it in person now. I mean, I've seen a lot of it, of course, but we wanna not have to rush through getting stuff, helping people. I'm just gonna go into that store and enjoy it for myself, so I'm really excited for that. I am also gonna buy some new stuff for my new Christmas tree that I'm gonna put in Groningen, so I will show you that once I get back. But that's what I'm doing today.
They gathered by the sea, sand people anxiously. Not once did speak to me. When tides came, did not flee. They each spoke the same, had the same dreams, same pain and same feelings. Staring at the sea in what was left of me. Found out, they tried to shout, but when in doubt, the facade of the sea staring back at me.
Hello! It is now nearly 1 p.m, I think. Yes. And as you can kind of see from the background, this is a new Christmas tree that I got, which is a tiny one. I actually bought 2. One for here and one for in Groningen. And I got a new, I think I showed you guys that last week when I showed you the stars and the little, what are they? No, they're not acorns. Pine cones that I got. I have now also gotten these tiny ornaments in that shade, and I got the Christmas tree topper, and I got Mommy is gonna So there's that. That's the first Christmas tree, and the other one will be bronze. I also got one of these. Let me switch the camera. This is a plate that can go underneath it. I don't know if you can see that. Sort of hide. Yeah, it's a cloak kind of thing to hide the thing here. And these are my garlands. Woo! So yeah, that's what I got. I also got a couple of special ornaments in brown and one in pink, which will fit this theme I have right here. And other than that,
You've got nice flowers.
yes, I will once again flip the camera. I got these. I can't even put it in the frame, Femke. I got these from Femke for my graduation. They're so beautiful.
They're so big.
And it has a monstera leaf. Isn't it cool? I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's about everything. I have a couple other things to show you, but I'll do that tonight. Hello, it is Wednesday night. Don't mind me in my way too big. It's technically speaking a sweater because it has a hood. But yeah, it's very, very big. I can live in this thing. This is technically speaking a house. I love it so much. It's so cozy. In any case, I thought I would show you what I got on Monday from Femke, because she had a couple of books double in a very fortunate series of events for me, and I got those from her. Also, what I do want to say is that I actually got an advent calendar from Shree's mum, so that is just the sweetest thing, and I'm going to be opening that in December every single day on the vlog, so I can't wait to do that. That said, let's move on to because I'll show you the advent calendar once we can actually start opening it. And for now, I thought I would show you the books that I was gifted. So the first one is The Shark Collar by Zilla Bethel? Next up, I have Explorers on Witch Mountain. Then I have another middle grade. I think is this the final middle grade? I don't know. This is the third middle grade for sure, and this is A Sprinkle of Sorcery, which is the second book in the Pinch of Magic series by Michelle Harrison. And then a fourth book I have already read. This is Come Tumbling Down by Shannon McGuire. This is even smaller than I thought these would be, but this is the fifth. It says it right here. The fifth installment of the Wayward Children series by Shannon McGuire. I love this series so much, and I know that Sasha is screaming in the background because this is one of her absolute favorites, but I've recently read the newest release in this series, and I cannot wait for the next one, which will be in January, I'm pretty sure, so I can't wait to get my hands on that one. So these are all books that I've gotten. I really, really love them, and that probably means I need to reread certain things, but not for now because there's enough to read. And speaking of reading, I have a reading update for One by One by Ruth Ware. This is my first book for DESERTATHON and Pokemonathon, and it is finished. I finished it last night at like 12 a.m. and I am conflicted. I'm a little conflicted. On the one hand, I enjoyed it. It was a fun book. I wouldn't necessarily call it action-packed, but it was intriguing, and I did enjoy reading it. However, the ending was a bit predictable. I feel like it was both rushed and too slow at the same time at certain points. Still a proper 3-star for me. It was very enjoyable to read, but not one of my all-time favorites. That brings us to what I will read now, and that is a difficult topic of discussion because I'm a mood reader and I am in the mood for murder. This reminds me of that now TikTok trend where, from the audio of the Addams Family, where it's like, Wednesdays at a very special age where girls have only one thing on their minds. And then the other mom says boys, and Wednesday says homicide. So that's me right now. I'm very much in the mood for homicide. I'm not sure, so I might just play on my Switch. Bad plan, Esmay. No, you're gonna read. I just don't know what yet, and I'm gonna go back to bed because my tonsils are acting up. It's driving me nuts. And I do have to work tomorrow. Basically tomorrow up until Saturday, so I'm not sure when I actually have the ability to speak to you, but I'm gonna try. If there's updates, I'll tell you. Hello, I feel like I only film at night currently. That's because I worked for 4 days this week. The last time I actually filmed during the day was on Tuesday, I think. So it is now Saturday. I am off tomorrow, and I thought I would show you an update because I finished another book, and you'll probably not be surprised that it is, of course, The Wrath and the Dawn. Once again, 5 stars. I love this so much. I know that this wasn't the option. It was either Tiger Queen or Reign the Earth or something else, but that's book number 2. So now I have three books left to finish, which is Reign the Earth, The Wolf and the Woodsman, and Tiger Queen. I'm gonna figure out what I want to read next, but first I'm gonna probably play quite a bit of Animal Crossing today. The update was released 2 days ago. Actually, it was released early, which I didn't know, and I'm so excited to finally be able to play. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can unlock the roost and get all of these amazing vendors and stuff, and play some of the DLC, which I did get, if you were wondering. So yeah, I'm gonna see how that goes. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow once I am not as tired, because I am really, really tired. There were very, very long days, if that makes sense. So I will talk to you guys later. Hello! It is Sunday today, and today I'm gonna do some regular uni work, and I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. I really, really want to continue Animal Crossing. I haven't played the DLC at all, and today I'm off, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be super chill, and that's about it. I'll probably also read, because then I have a live show with Jane for the Pokemon-a-thon. I haven't done one for DESERTATHON. I think I'm gonna do one next week. But yeah, I am honestly quite tired, so we'll see how long that lasts tonight. And other than that, I mean, I finished 2 books this week, so I'm not unhappy, especially because I had to work 4 days, and some of those days were exceptionally long. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm also not feeling the best. I think it's my tonsils, because those act up from time to time, and they're just not great. So also, it's raining all day. We were supposed to put lights in the tree in the front. We have a gigantic tree in the front yard, which is the final year, because we're taking it out next year because it's getting too big. But because I'm turning 25 and it's nearly Christmas, we are using it this year still. So it's the final year of this poor tree. It's beautiful, but it's just way too big, so it has to go. But that's what we're doing, or at least that's what we wanted to do, but it's raining, so we'll do that later. We also wanted to put up the Christmas tree today, but that's not happening. We'll do that next week, I think. I want mine to be right here. And yeah, that's about it for my updates right now. I hope that you are all good, and yeah, happy Sunday. Hello, it is Tuesday today, and I've been in bed all day today and yesterday, and probably also tomorrow. So at least my voice is kind of back, because yesterday I sounded like I had swallowed some sand, basically, which is not great. You can still hear it a little bit. That said, reading wise, I have changed things up a bit. So I've added 1 by 1 to the TBR, which I have finished. I have finished The Wrath and the Dawn, and I finished The Toll last week, which wasn't great. I don't think I talked about it at all, but I gave it 3 stars. It was okay. That's all I kind of want to say about that, because I just wanted to get it finished, get the trilogy finished, and that's what I did. That said, I'm currently reading book 4, which is Appointment with Death. This is an Agatha Christie set in the desert, so that's perfect. It is also gonna go on my Pokemon-a-thon TBR. I'm very much a mood reader, so I'm just gonna switch things around and like move things around to my benefit. And that's book number 4 of DESERTATHON for me, meaning I have 1 book left. I'll have to figure out what I want to read. That said, I'm not gonna get food, and after that go back to bed and maybe play a bit of Animal Crossing, because I am enjoying the new update and the DLC, which is fun to play from bed. And probably continue this, and yeah. It's Thursday today. It is the 11th, so there's 3 days left. No, 4 days left. 3 if you don't count Thursday. of DESERTATHON, and I am doing pretty well. I only have one book left, and that is Appointment with Death, and I'm about halfway done with it. I'm going to continue this later today, but for now what I did was push my bed in because I have a 2-person bed that can be pushed into a 1-person bed, which is what I did. I don't know if you can see this little tiny, there's the other mattress, it's behind it, it's fine. And what I'm going to do now is on my left, for you it's right side I think, and that's my Christmas tree. I have a tiny one, it's a new one. I actually had a bigger one last year, but because I got a new bed, it doesn't fit anymore. So I got a smaller one. I mean, I need a Christmas tree in my space. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put all the ornaments on. I already put the topper on, the tree topper, and the lights. The lights have been on for a couple of days, actually. You might have been able to notice it in the background. So I'm gonna do my Christmas tree, also clean a bit. I do have a couple of new books to show you, I think, because I've gotten in 2 special editions of Illumicrate, and I've gotten in the Illumicrate monthly book and another new book. So I'm gonna show you that, and yeah, I will do that later though. I'm gonna start with the Christmas tree right now, put on some YouTube, and let's get cracking. Hello, so I am done, as you can see right behind me, or on my left. My sweater actually matches. At least the tree here is a brown bronze blue, which I think fits the aesthetic of my room very nicely. I am not going to put up the garland I put up last year because I have this guy here, this plant that grew so much that it's trailing around my bookshelf and I just don't know where to leave it, so no garland. I might have to figure out something different for that place, but we'll see. For now, this is more than enough. I am already happy with all the lights that are in my house, well, in my room. The tree downstairs is also done. We will have one more tree downstairs, which is my old tree, which is the taller one that I had here last year. For now, I thought I would talk a little bit about my reading updates, a little bit about the books that I've gotten. So let's just start with the books that I've gotten. So I have 3 new books from Illumicrate, one of them being the monthly book. I can't show you the pin because it's already on this pin banner, which I put up. I actually found the pin banner when I was cleaning today, and it is this one right here. That said, the book that goes with that, let's just start with that. Also, spoilers for some of the Illumicrate books. I'm pretty sure most people have already gotten these, but the one that I've gotten is Iron Widow, which would have actually been perfect for DESERTATHON because it's a desert vibe book. At least that's what it tells me. I don't think I'll be reading this anytime soon though. I want to show you this. Also, the insides of these are beautiful. Let me quickly take it off so you can see. Also, these are the sprayed, just stempled edges. I would have liked a bit more, but that's just me. And then that's the inside. You see that? Beautiful. So that's Iron Widow. This is the monthly book. And I've heard great things about this one, so I actually cannot wait to dive into it. I think it is also inspired by, yeah, Chinese history. So it's actually inspired by Chinese history, which is something that I always really appreciate in books. I love having culture-heavy books, and so I cannot wait to dive into this one, and it is just absolutely stunning. Then let's get on with the book that I bought myself. Not as exciting, but nonetheless exciting. This is Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. This is I think it's is it a standalone? I really honestly don't know. Or is this her first series? The other 2 books by Margaret Rogerson were a hit and a miss for me. I loved Sorcery of Thorns, and I wasn't the biggest fan of An Enchantment of Ravens because I feel like it was too short. I really loved the beginning, and I would have liked a lot more out of that story because it had a lot of potential, but it just didn't live up to it for me. Nonetheless, really, really excited for this. This cover, by the way, it's very shiny. Beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. It's so, so stunning, and so I cannot wait to dive into this. Honestly, I'm getting all these new books and I only want to read murder mystery, so that's not great. But I will get to them eventually, hopefully in the month of December. I think I won't be doing a TBR in December, just doing whatever I want to do. And then I have gotten the 2 TG Clune books from Maluma Crate. This is The House in the Cerulean Sea and Under the Whispering Door. Let's start with this one because first and foremost, this cover is stunning. It's the regular cover, but then you get these beautiful, beautiful sprayed edges. And then something I'm even more excited about is that this is the most beautiful naked book I have. This is absolutely stunning. I wish they would have done this with every single book, like even the insides. They're beautiful and they're signed, and I think Maluma Crate did amazing with these books. I cannot wait to read it, honestly. It is absolutely stunning. So this is the first one, and then I also have the second one. I'll show them together, which is Under the Whispering Door. This one, just as beautiful, has these beautiful, beautiful, what is it? Trees. Trees on this side, and then this is the cover. I absolutely love these. I think that Maluma Crate did amazing with these. I think they're just so stunning, and I cannot tell you how much I love these. I actually bought these, I think, right after Nina passed away, and I thought I would pamper myself. Thumbs up. Nicely done, Esmay. I'm so proud of you, past Esmay. It's beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. So yeah, these are all of the books that I have gotten. And then, just as excitingly, let's talk a bit about my final book for DESERTATHON, which is Appointment with Death. This is the... I'm not gonna count. It's one of the Poirot books. I think it's the 20th or something. I'm gonna count. Why not? It's the 19th book in the Poirot series, and this is basically about a woman who gets murdered, no surprise there, in the desert. I'll just read you the back so you know what it's about. Among the towering red cliffs of Petra, like some monstrous swollen Buddha, sat the corpse of Mrs. Boynton. A tiny puncture mark on her wrist was the only signal of the fatal injection that had killed her. With only 24 hours available to solve the mystery, Hercule Poirot recalled a chance remark he'd overheard back in Jerusalem. "You see, don't you, that she's got to be killed?" Mrs. Boynton was indeed the most detestable woman he'd ever met. So it's basically a horrible, horrible mother, horrible person also, who gets murdered, and Poirot's gonna have to figure it out. I just got into part 2, which is the moment that Poirot is introduced, because on page 107, because I'm currently on 111, it is actually found out that she is very much dead. So we're getting to the very nice part of it, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sit and read this, probably get some backgrounds going, and just sit here. Maybe I can make a little bit of a me reading thing. In any case, I'll show you some close-ups of my tree, and let's just get to reading.
Good afternoon to you. Well, despite the fact that temperatures today are far higher than they've been for some considerable time in many parts of the country, we're certainly not out of the woods yet. It does look as if very gradually in the next day or so it's going to turn cold again. And indeed, bad news, I'm afraid.
Heard you were walking around Hampstead Heath. Well, I was out in Camden Town. You got your life all planned, and I'm just trying to sort the day out. Heard you got yourself some new friends. Heard they ain't that kind. So I just pretend as I leave this place again that this just wasn't our time. When our friends talk about you, it's hard to drown them out. 'Cause borrowing your dreams has left me lonely now. And I lost a part of myself that's begging to be found. So I say thank you for the Sunday paper.
Luna, what did you
I
do?
step outside.
This doesn't really look like an apology, even though you're sleeping on my lap. This one here, this girl, this one, chewed off one of the leaves of this plant. Yeah, you did. Why do you look so angry about it? You're the one who made the mistake. Sorry, Mom. I thought it was a spider. I do have to get up, though, to turn off those lights, and that's kind of impossible. This is my one leg. This here is my other leg. And that is the Luna. Oh, you're so sweet.
Hello, it is Saturday today. It's currently 5:15 and I am nearly done with my final book for both Pokemon-a-thon and also Desert-a-thon, which is Appointment with Death. I think I have about 50-ish pages left. I actually have it downstairs so I can't show you, but I'm nearly done with that. I think I'll be able to finish that tonight. But I wanted to show you 2 books I've gotten because I'm in a reading mood. And so I actually got myself 2 new books. And the first one is The Dark by Emma Houghton. This is a murder mystery set in the snow. It literally says 1 dead body, 12 suspects. And I am obsessed with murder mystery, so I needed to get this for myself. So that's the first one. And then the second one I think is going to be my next read, which is The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce. This is a floppy paperback. It's just the best. I cannot wait to read this, and it's gonna be so cozy. I can just feel it. So that's my other book. So I got 2 new ones. Both of them are murder mysteries. Basically, I think this is the place that this is at a old sanatorium that's been built into a ski resort, I think. So, very isolated. Both of these are actually locked room murder mysteries, and yeah. I'm obsessed at the moment. So that's what I'll probably be reading. I do have to read 2 more books for readathons and my, book club, but I'll do that when I do. And yeah, that's it for me for now, and I'll probably talk to you guys a little bit later. It is actually Sunday night. I'm about to go to bed, and it is the end of Desert-a-thon. Even though I have completed it, because I finished my final book, I finished Appointment with Death, I feel like I've been very out of touch with it this time round. I haven't done any lives because I was sick the first week, and then there was just no time the second week. No, I was busy the first week. I was working all week, and then I was sick the second week, so I couldn't really, which feels weird, but nonetheless, I had so much fun. So many books have been read, which is always amazing to see. Thank you all so much for joining once again. Desert-a-thon will be back in 2022, and it will be back in May. So that's everything I have for you for now. I am working backstage on very exciting plans. That said, I want to thank you all so much for watching this vlog. It's been a little bit over the place, but I hope you've enjoyed it anyway, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!